Hi guys, welcome to Arte Cafe at Buffelspoort. We'll be making some awesome recipes on the fire. The very first one is a bread. Yes, a bread on the fire. People assume bread can only be baked in an oven, but you can actually do the old school way right in the coals. So for the potbrood, what you will need is cake flour, dried yeast, vegetable oil, lukewarm water, fresh rosemary, and 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. And the very first thing that I'm going to do is pour the flour in a clean bowl. Okay. All your dry ingredients first. So it's your flour, your yeast. I'm adding my salt. Salt is a regulator for yeast. So it controls yeast. Salt actually kills yeast, but you put a little bit to add flavor to your bread and also to make sure it doesn't overproof. Sugar. So the reason yeast rises is because it eats the sugar in the flour and the sugar that you've added. And as it eats that, it creates carbon dioxide, and that is why bread puffs up. Okay. And what I'm doing now is mixing the wet ingredients together. It's our oil into your bowl of warm water, not cold water. Cold water will cause the bread to take long to rise. And the longer you leave bread to rise, the quicker the yeast dies. So the warm water helps the gluten in the bread all develop. And rosemary straight into your flour. You can add corn, you can add cheese, you can add ham, biltong if you like. It's a very versatile bread. And then you mix it all together, make a well in the middle of your flour. The oil and water in the middle. Get right in there. This is fun to make with children around as well. Get them to help you mix it together. It's going to make a mess, but I mean, you're at a campsite, so it's all about the experience. Okay, and once you've got your flour well mixed in there with your water, you're going to pour it all out onto a board or a table. Don't be scared. At the beginning, it's going to look like a big mess and it will be sticky, as you can see with my hands. But that is the reason why you get in there with your hands. You're activating the yeast, you're developing the gluten, and this is the most important part. So don't rush it. And give it about 10 to 15 minutes. So after that 15 minutes, you're going to put it in a clean bowl, brush some oil on the top of it, and either put a damp cloth or cling wrap, plastic wrap around it. Leave it in a warm place, either the sun or somewhere near your braai. You want it to proof for an hour. After you brushed your bread dough and you're happy with the look of it, I've put rosemary on mine, but you can go as crazy as you like, have as much fun. You can put cheese, you can put bacon strips, you can put corn on it, sea salt, anything and everything. It's about enjoying that bread. You're going to let it rise for half an hour, wrapped with a damp cloth or with cling wrap, and then you're going to beat it back and let it rise for another half hour. Put it in a metal pot in your coals, right in them, and let it bake. And that's it. Enjoy with butter, with a sauce, with whatever meat you have at your campsite. This was Let's Travel and Cook. Join us next time.